Hi guys, Kasia and Dan here, Escape to Explore. So we are just in the middle of planning our Southeast Asia trip. Well, as you know, we just spent 9 months in South America and we're heading to Asia for a year. And we thought we was gonna just record a quick video to tell you how easy it is to start planning your trip, like how to start, where to start. We had these questions, like now we've been back for a few weeks, back to England, and everyone is asking where do you start. So here it is. So the most important thing is have a budget in mind. So have a think how much money you would like to spend or how much money you've got, because on the end of the day that's the most important.
Once you've got the budget, you've got to think of the length of time. Some people have some time off work, like they're limited to 2 months, 3 months, whatever. So the time you've got and the budget, it kind of goes together to work out how you should spend your money, really. Let's say if you're going to South America and you've got 3 months and you've got a budget, you're not going to go to Chile. You're not going to spend one of those months in Chile because it's so expensive. So you'd want to choose one of the cheaper countries, like Peru or Argentina, Bolivia, any of those ones. Depending on how much time you've got and your money, put together your budget and the length of time, and then you'll be able to work out like what countries you think you could go to. So
some people who've got more money, they will go for the more expensive. If you've got less money, you go to the cheaper countries. So for example, if you've got £1,000, it will last you 2 weeks in America, but a whole month in Southeast Asia.
Speaking of Southeast Asia, you're not gonna, if you go to Singapore, you know, you're not going to spend that much time at all, rather than like Laos, which is going to be incredibly cheap. So the same money will go a lot further in Laos than it does Singapore, so you've really got to figure that out. So once you've got that, you've got where you're going, you've got your budget, you've got everything in mind. If you're going to Southeast Asia or South America, anywhere, Lonely Planet books.
Oh, they've been great.
They've been fantastic. These are brilliant. So I suggest get a Lonely Planet book. There's one for the whole of South America.
We're not trying to sell them. It's not an advert.
There's one for the whole of South America. This is all for Southeast Asia. Anywhere in the world.
And we carry them with us in our backpack.
Yeah, this is the heavy thing that we're going to carry with us. So what we do is we got all the countries we want to go to. We start with the first page of the country and we go through it place by place, marked in the book, and then we just look at it, we read about it and we Google it and we think, yeah, we want to go there, now we can miss it. If we want to go there, we go on a thing called My Maps Google, and we find that location in the country and we drop a pin, put a little note on it saying, okay, this is Hoi An, we want to go there because blah blah blah. So once you've gone through the whole country, all the countries you want to go to, you look at your map and you'll have pins everywhere. I'll show you my map with all the pins, and once you have all the pins, that's when you can work out your route.
Once you've got your route of each country, then check the seasons, weather seasons, and then decide which month you're going to each country, because obviously it would be the easiest way in like Southeast Asia or South America would be just hopping from one border to another. But sometimes if like we're going in September, so September is still a bit iffy, rainy season, so you have to be careful what countries you pick. Weather is very important.
So yeah, once you've got your route and everything, check the seasons and see if it lines up with where you want to go and when you want to go. So after you got that and you know where you're going, you got your route, you got it all planned, check what visas and vaccinations, because different countries, different visa requirements, different costs, different amount of time you can go. Like Vietnam, for now we can only go for 30 days at a time. And other countries are 30 days, some are 60 days. So if there is a place you want to spend longer, check that you can get a visa to go longer, because you might be disappointed once you're there.
Yeah, I mean, you always can extend it. Sometimes you have to leave the country and come back.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping to do.
Yeah, and I would say as well about vaccinations, we actually not gonna have a rabies vaccination or Japanese something, because before we went to South America, we decided to go backpacking within like few weeks, and we didn't had enough time. Rabies vaccinations, I think you need 3. We didn't had enough time. They said they can't do it in time, so we just passed it on it. And this time around, again, we just came back for a few weeks. You have to have 3, not enough time. And Japanese something vaccination as well. Not enough time, so we are missing. We had quite a few still when we came back, but we can't have those two. So make sure you plan that in
well in advance, the vaccinations, because don't leave it to for like a month before, because you think, oh, I've got loads of time. You won't. Yeah, you need plenty of time to plan for the vaccinations. Yeah.
After you've done all, book your flight to your first destination.
Exciting.
And once you booked your flight, then another very important thing, book your travel insurance.
Yes.
We went with AA. I think it's AA. They covered us for COVID as well, which was good. We didn't have to use them, but it's one of those things.
It's nice to know it's there.
Yeah,
it's
you
much
have
nicer.
You have to have it, and some countries actually this time because of COVID, some countries require you to have a COVID travel insurance.
That could change. Everything's changing with COVID, so
changing.
We don't know. That might change a lot. Check the countries. Some of them need proof of onward travel.
Oh yes.
So if you get there, you'll be asked at the airport, show us your proof that you're leaving the country, whether it be by bus or plane. And if you're backpacking, you don't really have that. So check if you do need that, and if you do need it, you can always use a thing called onwardticket.com.
Oh yeah.
For $12 you can get a ticket which you can show at the airport, and it'll work perfectly. We used that in Colombia. So you've done that, you've booked your flight, you've got your insurance, you've got everything planned out. Just book the first 3-4 nights in your first location. Like we're heading to Hanoi next week. As soon as we book the flight, we book the first 4 nights in Hanoi.
And to apply for a visa for Vietnam, we needed to have the first accommodation as well on the visa application. We needed the address as well. Some countries require this, but you will know when you apply for a visa.
Yeah, just be comfortable with your first location. You got a hotel for a few nights, and from there you just do it as you go, like a few days in advance. Like, I'm gonna go to the other city, I'll book it now.
A lot of people, you don't have to plan your whole trip and do like we do, but for us it's just easier to know what our next city is. We don't exactly plan what we're gonna do in the city till we get there.
So you don't have to do crazy planning, just the locations you want to hit, and then when you're a couple of days before, you can check out what you want to do. Yeah, pretty much. So some people just wing it completely, but we can't do that. We need to. It's just like
it doesn't work for us.
Yeah, we just don't enjoy it, like not knowing where we can go or what to go to. We feel like we'll be missing out on loads of stuff if we just turn up. Do all your planning beforehand. Then when you're there, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, check the Lonely Planet books, go on Google, research more.
Exactly.
And different vlogs, some YouTubers as well. We watch quite a lot of YouTube videos of the places which we want to go to, and get lots of tips from people. But the best tips you get when you're there. All the hostels, they know the best places to go to. And that's it really. You see how easy it is. So now we're heading to Vietnam. We've got our visa. We've done that before. I think you might be able to do it at the border, but it takes longer. So we just wanted to have
it's nice to be prepared.
Yeah, we like to be prepared. It's just us. So once you've got it all, make sure. Then you just pack and
prepare what you need for packing. Yeah, don't overpack. Don't go crazy. We kind of did that for South America.
Oh my god.
For Southeast Asia, we're taking a lot less because there's so much we didn't use. Another thing to get before you go are travel cards, bank cards. Make sure you get travel bank cards like Monzo, Revolut. You've just got Starling.
Yeah, Monzo and Revolut, they give you £200 a month free to money withdraw.
To withdraw. So you get £200 free to withdraw from cash machines.
But it's free to pay anywhere.
Exactly.
With those. So this time around we're gonna try with this Starling.
We tried Starling, so we've got the Monzo and Revolut.
Unlimited.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, but we haven't used it yet.
Exactly. So don't just take your own bank card. I think that'll do, because you'll hit some pretty high charges.
But make sure you do, because all of those travel cards, they MasterCards, and we had before, like few cities that none of the cash machines were accepting MasterCard, so we ended up using our Visa
from back home.
And then
you'll need to have it with you, obviously.
Yeah. So
on the odd occasion, you'll need the Visa because they don't have MasterCard.
We recommend you to have quite a few cards with you, for in case. apparently as well in Asia the cash machines eat the cards. Yeah, so have quite a few if you can. They're all free, so it doesn't matter.
Just sign up free, get a bunch of cards.
Yeah, all like you use them by app is great.
Yeah, so easy to transfer money from one bank to another through the app. So yeah, travel cards.
Then unlock your phone and have all the apps ready.
If we just went and didn't unlock our phones, we wouldn't be able to use any SIM cards.
Yeah.
So make sure you do it a few weeks in advance as well.
Just to
make sure it's all good and okay. But make sure unlock your phone so you can use SIM cards everywhere in every country. Use their own SIM cards.
Because that's who is gonna arrive in Hanoi, and that's the first thing.
First thing we're gonna do is get a SIM card. And lastly, I'd say is download all the apps you think you're gonna use before you go. So download like the Red Bus app for South America for booking buses, or there's some taxi apps for Southeast Asia. Google Translate, make sure you download
the language
that you're going to be using.
Maps.me,
so it works offline. Maps.me
with the map.
That's maps offline.
Yeah.
So yeah, just check all the apps you'll need, and then I think you're good to go.
All the airports got Wi-Fi
every airport
as well.
Wi-Fi,
it's so simple. Like you see, it's so simple. You just have to get the carriage, pack your things and go.
Exactly. So that's our tips for planning a backpacking trip.
And if you've got any more questions, just comment down below and we're happy to help.
Yeah, we'll answer.
Yeah. And remember, we're planning our route, but you can change it at any time. You can miss some places, add some places. It's just our way, how we do it. We like to be organized, maybe because we are getting old.
But it's nice to have a general direction of where you're going to go.
Yeah.
It is just nice.
We like to do it as well, just to save us a little bit of money, so we don't like bounce from one place to another.
Think, oh, we missed that, let's go back and do that.
So
we like to have a plan. But thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you like the video,
and we will see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.